This is my last post for this class, and this is a little overview of my review of the class. There's a few things positively that I wanted to talk about, and then one thing that I kind of felt a little not so positive about, but that was due to my own frustrations with the assignment. I personally thought this class was very beneficial and I had fun. I think a lot of the things that I learned in this class could definitely be used in a productive way for not only me currently, but in the future, and then also parents and students as well could benefit from the things that I would be able to create now that I have taken this test or this class. I learned a lot. Probably the things that I enjoyed the most were making the website of our own personal classroom. I think that this could really be something that kids would enjoy and think is cool for their teacher to have a website that they could go and look at home, maybe get their assignments off there or have a conversation with their teachers if you can embed something to do with like that. I also really liked the introduction videos where it had to be a video and not just a post like most of the classes I have taken have been. It really let me get put names and faces together and allowed for me to make that connection and then remember those people as I was going through and looking at their projects and reading their posts. The thing that I was a little indifferent on was the wiki. For some reason, I just really had some troubles finding a website that was user-friendly enough for me to be able to create a wiki. The common one that I kept seeing that was gave tutorials on YouTube, I just could not figure out what little piece I was missing or what little button I was needing to click in order to continue on in my wiki and add another page or another hyperlink. So after I found or tried about 4 or 5 sites, I finally found one that really worked with me, and then I was able to complete it. But at that point, I was already pretty frustrated. So that's probably why I felt not as much enjoyment when making that project. The last thing I wanted to talk about was I liked how we gave our answers as if we were the administrator and not what we would do differently than what our current administrators are doing now. Also, I had never heard of the Oreo review to give to people as their critical analysis of their projects, but I think is really cool to start with something positive, give them a little bit of something they could have done better, and then end on another positive note. I really want to try to imply that into my classroom and get my students thinking in that kind of a way. So thank you for all the work you have all done in this class and for all the cool projects you have presented, and I hope you have a good spring break.